The most glaring need for the Philadelphia Eagles following the NFL draft is undeniably at the safety position. It's no secret that this organization hasn't invested heavily in safety since parting ways with CJ Gardner-Johnson, who was traded just a year after joining the team in free agency. With numerous hefty contracts already weighing down the salary cap, safety has emerged as the one position where the Eagles are deliberately exercising caution with their spending. The recent decision to let Reed Blankenship walk in free agency raises eyebrows, especially with Andrew Mukuba now on a rookie deal and Marcus Epps on a modest one-year contract valued at $1.5 million. This duo is poised to lead a safety room that collectively costs the Eagles a mere $5.2 million, the lowest figure in the entire league. It begs the question, are the Eagles satisfied with their current safety lineup? The uncertainty looms large. General Manager Howie Roseman offered insight into the team's mindset, stating, "You go into this understanding that you're going to come out of it with not everything perfect, but probably have a different vision of our safety room than maybe it is publicly. Again, it will all sort itself out. We don't play our first game until September." Roseman's comments suggest a level of confidence in their plan, but it feels like they're trying to sell us on a vision that lacks clarity. There's a palpable tension surrounding the safety position. While Roseman acknowledges the necessity to evaluate what they have, he also implies that not filling every gap in the draft is part of a broader strategy. However, the reality is that the Eagles did not go all in on addressing what is becoming an increasingly critical need. With the free agency market for safeties thin, the Eagles might need to explore the trade route to bolster this position. With almost $28 million in cap space available, there's potential for a significant move if the front office deems it necessary. There are intriguing trade candidates out there. The Cleveland Browns, for instance, drafted Emmanuel McNeil-Warren in the second round, adding to their already crowded safety room that includes Grant Delpit and Ronnie Hickman. With three safeties vying for playing time under new defensive coordinator Mike Ruttenberg, it raises the question, is Delpit available? Delpit, who is entering the last year of a three-year, $36 million deal with a manageable cap hit of $8 million, could potentially be the veteran presence the Eagles need. His stats speak volumes: 69.7 rating in coverage and interception, 80 tackles, and 3.0 sacks. That's a player who can contribute right away. On the contrary, we have Trayvon Moehrig from the Las Vegas Raiders, who is in the second year of a three-year, $51 million deal. The Raiders just drafted Zakee Wheatley, which could open the door for a trade if they're looking to shed some salary. However, with a cap hit of $21.8 million this year and $22.5 million next year, Moehrig's price tag might be a stretch for the Eagles, especially if they don't want to sacrifice significant draft capital. Then there's Baker, a name that has been floated around in trade rumors for quite some time. However, the Eagles' interest seems tepid at best. While Baker could be available at a lower cost, his contract still commands a hefty amount, $16.1 million in 2026 and $17.8 million in 2027. And let's be honest, his performance last season was far from impressive. Opposing quarterbacks targeted him with a 94.4 passer rating, leading to 4 touchdowns against him. Yes, he recorded 120 tackles, but with 24 missed tackles, that's a red flag for a team striving for excellence. As we assess the current state of the Eagles' safety situation, it's clear they are at a crossroads. The front office must decide whether to remain patient and trust their current roster or make a bold move to secure a more reliable option. The clock is ticking, and with the first game not until September, there's still time to make adjustments, but fans are right to feel a sense of urgency. As we move forward, let's see how the Eagles navigate these trade waters and whether they can bring in a safety who can solidify this critical position on the field. Up next, we'll analyze some potential strategies the Eagles might pursue as they look to bolster their roster in the coming months.